Guys, so we got I forgot to videotape the compressor. So I removed the wheel on the driver's side. So I removed the wheel. There's this flap here, right there. I just take it off. Let's do this side too. There's one on this side. Here, let me grab it. Alright there. And I just kind of fold it down. So now here we go. So there's one bolt right there. There's one right there. There's two. It's one on the top. You remove that one. And then there's one at the top somewhere. Maybe from the top. Oh no, it's right there. You can barely see it, but there it is. That's it. So there's three bolts that hold this compressor. There's a new one in there. I forgot to record it out. So what I did first is remove those lines, the low and high pressure. I loosened those out. I loosened them out. You can remove them, not gonna come out yet, but you might have leaking oil. So the new compressor will come with oil. If it doesn't, you have to fill it with 4 ounces. 4 ounces, about 4 ounces, 3 to 4 ounces, and then turn it about 3, 4, 5 times. No, actually 8 times. It said 8 times. So you turn it 8 times when it's out, and then I plugged it back. I removed the compressor. It was pretty easy. I didn't have to take out the battery box or anything. I just accessed it from the bottom. The trick with this compressor is you're gonna have to have extension, long extensions. I have mine here. Let me grab what I did. So I got these tools from Harbor Freight. This one, this swivel head, it saved me a hassle. I didn't have any issues at all, and this is a very rusted car. So I used this one and attached the 14 millimeter socket to it, because all those bolts are 14 mils and the lines are 10. So I attached the socket and I attached a long extension, and it's pretty easy. Just breaker bar, boom, pop those. I loosen all the bolts, loosen all the lines, and then once I loosened everything out, you can take out all the bolts. The compressor is not going to fall on you because it's sandwiched between two brackets. So you remove the lines, move them out the way. Once you remove those lines out the way, what I do is I come in here, and the compressor is, let me see, right there. So I move those lines out the way. You know, they're pretty flexible. Don't bend them too fast, too hard. I mean, I pulled it out from the top and from the bottom of the compressor. So what I did was I removed the compressor. Once I had everything out the way, I pulled the compressor out from the top, and you just kind of shimmy it out. You have to take out the serpentine belt, obviously, the serpentine belt, and then to take the serpentine belt is you're gonna have to come from the bottom, and there is a pulley. Let me see if I can show you that one right there, but I'll go from the bottom. So you actually, it's that pulley right there on top of the alternator. You see the alternator right there on the right side, the top, because the other one's a power steering. But that pull, that one, let me see if I can pull it out to you guys. That's the pulley. Put a 14 mm socket. Take off the serpentine belt, and then you have access to the compressor. Once you remove all those, doesn't matter what order you do it in. You can put the compressor. Once you put the compressor in there, you have to put that far bolt back there. That one, I start that one off first, and then I just work my way around. It doesn't matter what order, but the first one has to be that one. Then connect the lines. I had an issue with the compressor I bought. The studs that it came with were too short. I removed it, and I used the old one. You got to be very careful though, because you had to use a clamp because I didn't have a star socket. My brother doesn't, and I'm not gonna go all the way over there for that. So I just used the vice grip. Remove that. Bought new studs and bolts from Ace Hardware. or from the hardware store, and I think they're M6s, and you're good to go. Once you've done that, you vacuum the line, make sure it holds pressure, and then you're good to go. And make sure to hit the like, and I think that was it. I did the dryer, that one's done. The compressor's in there now. Everything's bolted, tightened down. I don't know exactly what the specifications. I just tightened it down till it was tight, and then tightened it a quarter more. That's about what I did. A quarter, maybe an eighth more. I don't know, but it's tight. Everything's good. Wipe everything down, and you should be good to go. Make sure it holds vacuum, and then put Freon in it. I think it's about. It should say on the car. There's about. Here, let me show you guys what it says. It says 2.4 pounds. This is with the rear, and this uses PAG 46 oil. I think a total of 7.8 ounces. I put 8. It doesn't hurt to put more. It really doesn't matter, guys. I've done it before. I put extra in there just in case. You know, it's got a rear expansion valve and rear line, so it's a lot of oil, and it doesn't hurt it. All right, guys. So that should be it.